Down low. Holmgren can't hit.
Just a bit of a rut here early. Just 1 of 4 so far.
Here's Monk. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And he's far from the biggest player. But Monk knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Up top, Simmons. Monk defending. Frez with the ball. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing.
And Chet leaving no doubt about that one.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Monk outside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Count that one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Holmgren wide open. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Holmgren's got 5 points so far.
And this is looking automatic. A nice fluid shot here from Holmgren off the pass.
Here's Simpson. Guarded by Simmons. It's sent back down by Simmons.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Holmgren can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. The Kings shooting their first free throws of the game.
For 2, Duncan.
And the first one drops. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The playoff picture coming into focus now, Greg, with the good portion of this regular season behind us.
And for the teams that are definitely in, they're trying to maintain momentum and health, right? But for the teams still clawing and fighting their way in, that's where it gets exciting.
6 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. Roy with the block. And they'll get another chance. Monk, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Nicholas Claxton. 1 shot.
And that one falls for Claxton. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. So the Kings call timeout. They're first. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was played in Brooklyn.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
Outside, Green. Here's Simpson. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Clock is at 3. No good from Duncan.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Claxton, no good. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Trailing by 2. And Simmons with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Good. Holmgren's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Taking the bump and finishing some power basketball from Holmgren.
And taken away by Roy. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Simpson. Tries again. And the wide open shot from Duncan. Kept alive by Sacramento.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
The Kings trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
There's a bonus. He dishes it to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Simpson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Simpson's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
Nice play to Holmgren. He's just smooth with it.
Now Monk. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Pass to Simpson. Back to Monk. Shot clock at 6. Offline with the baseline jumper.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Kings trail by 8. Timeout called by the Kings.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Your 916 crew.
That's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Let's take this chance to look at the teams that have been the league's most efficient passers this past month. Number 1, the Nets. The Kings in 3rd.
And you can see the communication for both of these teams has been improving. Everybody seems to be on the same page, and that explains those great assist totals.
Russell looking around. Here's Seabrook. He's covered by Irving. Shoots from the high post. Russell no luck. Nets leading by 8. Outside Irving. The Nets working the ball around now. Prez with the bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. It's stolen by Duren. Here's Sebron. He's covered by Irving. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Sebron. 5 to shoot. The 11-footer. That one's in. His first shot this game. And here are the Nets. They're on a 16-7 run. Irving passes to Prez. And the Nets, another 3.
The defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
The Kings trail by 11. Here's Russell, and he drives in. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Good penetration for D'Lo right there. Real nimble on the inside. Finds an angle.
Irving kicks to Prez. A three-pointer, no good. Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep in. Outside, Carter drills the three-pointer.
Man, didn't have a ton of room to get that shot off. That's the kind of shooter he is.
Now here's Prez. He's guarded closely. Back to Rivers. It's hauled in by the Kings. Now, here is Russell. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Pass to Sebron. Shot clock at 5. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Kept alive. Duren. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Nick Claxton.
Defense has to know Duren will not back off. He wants to get down there and be physical.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And when it comes to Jalen Duren, Brent, is it fair to say some teams regretted not drafting him?
Well, maybe a handful, Kevin. I mean, there's a particular way that you want to play or use that position with how you get out there offensively. Jalen is a proven big. This guy is physical, strong, and can rebound, and gives you a different presence on the inside.
Here's Sebron. He's covered by Irving. The shot by Sebron, no good. The pass to Prez. It's Irving, top of the key. Rivers finds Prez. Here's Irving. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Prez, no good. The Kings trail by 7.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact. And I'm over here to see the numbers for Prez. Averaging about 49 points, 19 assists, and so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
Here's Whitehead. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on D'Angelo Russell.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Inside. Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And here's Carter. 9-point game his last outing. Russell. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. And now just a 5-point Nets lead.
Well, Russell's such a natural scorer and capable of connecting just about anywhere.
There's Whitehead, defended by Carter. Whitehead's shot is off. Out to the wing. Here's Russell with the three. Hits it from three-point range. Russell's got 7. It's stolen by Carter. And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for Brooklyn. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we hope you're enjoying.
Substituting on the court.
And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Holmgren is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Prez. Then it's Simmons. And it's Roy in at the small forward position. And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Well, Prez in the last matchup against the Suns was superb. He scored 40 points, and what a game it was, posting a triple-double. He put on a show. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Pass to Sebron. Simmons with the defensive effort.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Sacramento. If the playoffs started today, they'd hold the number 5 seed. Of course, they're looking to build on that.
And I think for Sacramento, they've moved toward the postseason with one of the best records in the league. Safe to say, this is not where most people thought they'd be at this stage of the year.
Well, if they're a stock, I'm buying. They faced down every challenge in front of them this season and have turned into a team that has to be considered a major playoff threat.
Outside, Russell for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Russell's got 10 points in the game.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
To the paint. And finish off by Prez.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Poked away. It's stolen by Prez. And now the fast break. Prez with the ball. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist from Prez. And now a 5-point Nets lead for Sacramento. They've gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter. Well above the 50% mark from the field. Simmons against Russell. Pass to Sebron. Another 3 for Sacramento.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
To the inside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And at his size, all Simmons needs is prime-time positioning, and he's golden. A fantastic dunker.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. 4-point game. Pass to Sebron. Outside, Green. Hands it from downtown. 8 points for him.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Prez passes to Holmgren. Outside for Simmons. Now here's Prez. He's guarded by Russell. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Man, the coaching staff loving this right now as Holmgren's gaining all kinds of confidence on the offensive end.
Timeout called by the Kings. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And the Nets making a change here. Rivers checked in. And stolen by Simmons. The Nets working the ball around now. Now here's Prez. Guarded by Green. Tries the hook. And Simmons with the nice bucket inside. Now it's a 5-point Nets lead.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Pass to Sebron. Lock at 6. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Duncan against Roy.
2 minutes.
The trade. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Duncan.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Rivers passes to Claxton. Outside for Roy. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline. And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Now here's Prez. He's guarded by Russell. Prez passes to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Russell against Simmons. Here's Sebron. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Sebron's got 7 points.
Sometimes it's the simple play that's most effective. D'Lo with a nice assist.
It's Roy on the wing. Passes it to Prez. To the middle. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. The Kings trail by 6. Sebron with the bucket. He's got 9.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Simmons kicks to Prez. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Simmons against Russell. Here's Duncan. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of done.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now he's feasting.
They've got Duncan. Sabonis is out there with Green. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Simpson in at the point. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Green breaking loose. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Simpson.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Boy gets the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Roy's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Simpson. Guarded by Simmons. The 3. Duncan misses. Nets leading by 9. Prez dishes to Roy. No one near Prez as he lets it go. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Kings have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings have raised their standards, but they're not satisfied. Coach Mike Brown says good is the enemy of the great. We've got to win today, every single day. Be okay with honest communication, with stress that it takes to be just a little bit better, and with being uncomfortable if it helps us prepare for a deep playoff run. Kevin?
That's every team's goal. TA, thank you.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Nets. Kings moving the ball around. Tipped away. Monk right side. And the foul called on Prez. That's his first foul. Sacramento making some changes. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Green. And it's Carter in for Duncan. Monk with the ball. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Here's Simpson. Covered by Irving. Monk outside. Here's Duren. He's off on that one. Good D by Holmgren. Nets leading by 11. Irving passes to Prez. From past the arc. Holmgren can't hit. Sacramento's gotten blanked from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
The one thing Monk is known for is that vertical.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. After this game, they can look forward to L.A. They'll go match up against the Clippers. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the free throw line for the Nets, Kyrie Irving, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
Whitehead's checked in for Roy. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Simpson. Covered by Irving, and he recovers it.
Well, what elevates Sabonis is his team-first mentality. He's looking to pass. He's looking to help. He wants to set screens to get guys open. He just wants everyone to be successful.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Brent, Domantas Sabonis is truly a player you can run an offense through.
Yeah, he's a guy that you can basically put anywhere on the floor, and all of a sudden good things are going to happen, whether he's playing out of the post and dealing with double teams, or he's at the top of the key, able to read the defense, using his vision and his ability as a big to drive the basketball. Domantas, one of the better playmaking fives that we have in the NBA.
An outstanding shot blocker. It's not just about Holmgren's length. It's about his positioning as well.
Whitehead passes to Prez. Again, the Nets for 2. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Nets?
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Timeout called by the Kings.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Here's Duran. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Brooklyn ball.
Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. Number 1, the Nets. The Kings in 3rd.
Both of these teams have established tempo as an identity. I mean, they're playing fast and scoring in bunches.
The Kings trail by 13. Monk with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Pass to Simpson. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive by Sacramento. Shots good by Duran.
Duran has that length to corral anything around the basket.
Brooklyn's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Here's Prez. He's got 20. Kicks it to Holmgren. In the corner, Irving with it. 6 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
He tried to guard Kyrie without fouling, and that is a challenge unto itself. So nimble with the ball and that shifty handle.
And so he hits both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Al Carter. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Let's check out some stats for Domantas Sabonis. An amazing run for him the second half of the season. He's around 10 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
I feel like those rebounds are wearing down and eroding the opponent. His effort right now, physically and mentally, has been good.
Here's Simpson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Russell, he's checked in for the Kings. The Kings have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. Back to Irving. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. The Kings trail by 12. Russell passes to Simpson. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 3rd assist on the night.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Here's Irving. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Kings. On Sunday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics.
And that game against Portland, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
The Kings making a switch here. Seabron's checked in.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 11. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And look at Russell bringing the intensity He's stronger now, willing to mix it up inside no matter who's on him.
Here's Carter. Out to Russell. It's stolen. And now the fast break. Prez with the ball. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Prez. Irving's got 14 points.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Seabrook. Covered by Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Carter. A rebound by the Nets.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Outside Irving. Prez finds Irving. To the left wing. Here's Prez. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
The Kings trail by 13. There's the pass to Russell. Now Duren. He's guarded by Rivers. Duren, the pass to Russell. Intense shot. And Duren lays it in. Duren's got 4 this quarter.
And putting that powerful frame to use, Duren has no problem playing through contact.
Irving kicks to Prez. The quick look, no good that time.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And it's blocked. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rivers. Sacramento making a switch here. Green's checked in. Pass to Seabrook. Outside Russell. Here's Carter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Carter's got it back down to single digits for Sacramento.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Irving passes to Prez. Nice open look, but it's no good. And for the Kings, they're shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3. Carter looking around. They kick it out to Green. Launches it. Oh, good on that one.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Green. Second personal foul. 4-team foul.
The Nets have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That free throw good from Prez. Duncan, he's checked in for the Kings. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Roy comes in for Kyrie Irving. Both free throws good from Prez. Here's Duncan. He's got 6. Now the dish to Russell.
2 minutes.
Plucks it off the glass. Wow.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Prez passes to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 12 rebounds. The Kings trail by 13. Russell dishes to Carter. 1:24 left to play in the third. And the 3 off target. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Now the feed to Russell. And it's Rivers with the rebound.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 13-point game. Duncan finds Russell. Carter outside. Back to Russell. From downtown. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Russell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And finish off by Prez.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 15. Shot clock at 6. Shoots off the step back. It's good. Russell's got 17 now.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. He'll make it tough to come back. Brooklyn ahead, leading by 10. And time for the short break and stay. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Whitehead. Holmgren is out there with Roy. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Prez in at the 1. Here's Simpson. Passes it to Carter. And the foul called on Prez. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Simpson. High post shot. Offensive rebound. Duran. And he lays it straight in. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
This is why Duran shoots such a high percentage. He picks those smart shots within his range.
To the left side wing. Holmgren kicks to Prez. And the wing jumper offline. The Kings trail by 10. Here's Carter. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Brooklyn's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Here's Simpson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing the second half in the mud.
Nets passing it around. It's stolen by Carter. And now the Kings fast break. And there's the pass to Simpson. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got his 4th assist in this one.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 31.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Carter outside. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Here's Simpson, and the rejection by Holmgren. This one for 3.
His shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
The Kings trail by 14. Pass to Duran. Carter against Roy. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Claxton. Prez passes to Holmgren. He kicks it to Prez. Outside Roy. Passes it to Prez. Driving the lane. And finish off by Prez.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Carter, the pass to Simpson. Back to Carter. Pass to Simpson. Again, the miss by the Kings.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
In the corner, it's Duran. No good, unable to end this run. Nets leading by 18. Driving inside. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. The pass to Duncan. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
A strong finisher at the rim. That's Jalen Duran.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Get loud right now. We've got some T-shirts. We are throwing.
And some changes here for the Kings. Sabonis comes in for Duran. And it's Malik Monk in for Carter. And then Jalen Duran. He's checked in for the Kings. Russell comes in for Duncan. Prez is checked in for the Nets. Irving kicks to Prez. Irving passes to Prez. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Brent, of all the things I can ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Green, he's checked in for Sabonis, and it's Duncan in for D'Angelo Russell.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
No one covering. Monk's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Sacramento.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And yes, it's good. 36 points for Prez.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The Kings shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Duncan against Roy. Green taking his time here. Shot clock at 6. Good work there as it goes.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's Irving. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
The Kings shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Monk, the pass to Simpson. Every team eventually goes through a coaching change, Brent, and how jarring is that when it happens, for instance, in mid-season?
Kevin, it can be pretty devastating for some teams, but for other teams, that change could be refreshing. And a lot of times, the coaches had a longer tenure with the team. You can feel like a fish out of water with a new voice coming in.
Back to Holmgren. Sacramento grabs the miss. Duran's got 15 rebounds here tonight. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Third personal foul. Third team. Shooting for Sacramento, Duncan.
He's off on the first. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he's good on the second.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
To the paint, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Duran. Sebron with the bucket.
Love to see this from Russell, as he's one of the league's most gifted passers.
1:32 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's Prez. He's guarded closely. Here's Rivers. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
No good on the free throw. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Duncan.
Rivers.
And the second free throw, good. A trend in the NBA, and one, Brent, that I like, new downtown arenas. They seem to be everywhere.
Well, Kevin, it's because you love to eat so much, and the restaurants are nearby, so walking distance helps. But yeah, it invigorates the city. You have people clamoring to get to the arena, to get out of the offices early, and it really brings the community together. So you love to see that kind of energy and buzz around any NBA stadium.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year, and they have earned it. Tonight will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
A two-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Prez.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
Irving dishes to Prez. Back to Irving. Down low. Here's Prez. And that one drops. Prez has got 38 points.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's Russell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
So shifty with the ball in his hands. Russell changes pace with the best of them.
The kick out to Irving. Pass to Prez. Driving to the basket. Off with the layup. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they came home cooking. Feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.